Let's try this again. Hello, hello. All right. Welcome to our first Tech Tuesday. So excited to start doing this. Let's see if I can put this. Hello, Monica. I'm so happy you're here. All right. So as you know, in this group, as people are starting to join, good morning, Paula. Good afternoon, I should say. So as you know, people are in this group for all different reasons. So we're all here to help our clients be able to learn, right? To be able to create these epic learning experiences. Ooh, there's a little adjustment there. So this might come in the form of courses or virtual summits, conferences, workshops, right? Retreats. And we want to be here to support each other to be able to grow this community. So ask questions, get ideas what other people are doing, and let's build this up as a great resource for everybody. That being said, if you need extra help, reach out to me because this is what I do. This is what I help people with, is creating these epic learning experiences for their clients. All right. So without further ado, I want to show you our first tool this morning. So it's for interactive whiteboards. And I promised to make sure I start putting the titles up earlier of what I'm going to talk about. Since it was our first one, just, imperfect action. It's all right. So we're going to talk a little bit about whiteboards and how to make them interactive in this virtual world, as we're unsure of what even the fall is going to bring about. So I'm going to share my screen here. You should be able to see it. Let me move a few things around. All right, and we have Crystal joining as well. This is so exciting. Okay, so this software is really good if you want to be able to interact with other people. So maybe you're wanting to work with one of your clients, or maybe you're working with a team of individuals, or maybe you're even just working with a group of individuals. Like, so I know that I work together with some other coaches, and sometimes we have all these ideas. So it's a good opportunity to come and jump on one of these boards. So this software is free with some limitations, and then they have some pricing that starts, I think, as low as $12 a month. So their free plans allow you to create 3 boards, and you can invite. Oh, you're welcome to Chicago. Can you hear the sirens? So you can invite 2 or 3 people in to interact with. If you need more than that, you do have to go to a paid plan, and then you can have oodles of people on this board. So I'm going to show you how it works today. All right, you can just put in a testing. They have lots of different templates. I'll show you those at the end if I remember. I'm going to go with a plain one just so you can see the different features in it. So you're going to hit create. And then this is essentially your whiteboard, which is a little blue, for you to play around in. So the idea is that you're really working this with someone else, that you're not, I mean, you can do it by yourself, but I think that it's more powerful when you invite teams in. So if I go up here to the plus sign, I can email out, see, I can add up to 2 guests on this plan, or you can share out links. So they have a couple choices if you want somebody to be able to own the board, edit the board, contribute to the board, or just view it. So I'm going to copy and paste this, that they can edit the board. I'm going to post it in the comments, and anybody who feels like it is more than welcome to join me on this board. I can only have 2 people, so you know, but there it is. So if you want to join me, you can. And then what you do is you can just drag stuff over here. You can change the sizes. So to change the sizes, you have to hold down the shift button, and you can type on here. So like idea number 1. Okay. And it's really great because people can come on here. So if you think about it, probably how I would organize this, I would put a tag up here. I'm going to make it a little bigger. I'm holding down the shift key to make it bigger. For those of you that like things perfectly lined up, this might make you crazy. I'm just going to say it doesn't have a good like snap to, but we're going to say like we're going to list ideas here. I'll put another tag here. We'll make this bigger. So again, it's kind of, I think, like a whiteboard, right? It's not this perfect laid out grid thing. Think about if you were writing on something. So, and then we're going to put policies here. right? And then people can drop things on. So if anybody wants to come in and join me, you do have to sign up for an account. It's super easy, name and email, and that's it, or I think, and you can come in and pop in. If you do pop into this board, go ahead and move things around and play with it. It won't bother me at all, and it would be nice for others to see. So they have lots of different features. So you can draw lines on here. You can, move things around as you need. And you can also add group boxes. Oh, look at that, I'm moving the whole thing. You can add groups as well. Let me see if I can, I'm gonna actually undo that, hold on. One second. I'm going to drag that to the trash can. So you can just see I can move around as like a whiteboard. I can make it smaller or bigger. The other really fun things that you can do with this, you can dot. Ooh, somebody's in here. Yes, play around. So if you were having people vote on something, everybody could take a dot. So who's ever in here, feel free to take some dots. You could vote on things that you put in here. So really fun. And then the next thing, which I think this is my favorite part of this, is you can upload files here. So I'm going to upload a file and it put in here. So the ability to be able to work with different things that you have, say you have something that you want everyone to see, to be able to fill out, to pull in, and you can do that with multiple pictures. Let's put something more fun up here. Right, so who's ever in here, feel free to play around, like just start adding stuff. And you notice somebody else put this tag here, but I'm going to move it. So because of the way we have you in here, if you're not a viewer, and I think the link that I shared is you're an editor, you can move stuff around with me as well. Let's see who's in here. Oh, Crystal's in here. Hello, Crystal. As you can see up here, that's Crystal, that's me. Crystal has a picture in and everything. So really pretty simple to use. I think that when you're working with clients, there's not a lot to explain other than click here and type things that you want. You can also type, like I always do the letter A because it begins with my name, but you can put any letter and then you can take extra notes here. Extra notes, we can change the color and I can save it, add it, and it will get stuck to here. So it's automatically put there. There's a couple ways to be able to do that. Really powerful program. Perlette, I see you in here. Hello, I'm so happy to have you. So I think there's a lot of different ways to be able to use this. The downfall, I'll say, with the system, if you're going to use it on Zoom and you share the link out, people have to sign up. And as Crystal is in with me, can attest that really it's I think your name and your email and maybe a password, and that's it. They don't have a whole long form and you have to do a million things. They let you come into this really quick. But if people aren't familiar with tech, it can be a little bit harder, where it doesn't just let them come in and put their name and be done. So a little bit of a downfall, but maybe not a big trade-off depending on what you want to do. So I would love to know if any of you have used this program before, if you have other ideas, or I'll even say if you're catching the replay and you happen to use this in the next coming up weeks, share out your board. So how you do that, so you go here to Idea Board and export, and then you can export it as a picture file or a PDF or how you need. So it's I'll say really not, I'll just download it as a PDF so you can see. So it's here and it's saved, that you have it for future use or being able to share with your team or share back to a company what you worked on. So I think that's really powerful. And then I do want to go back. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. So the board will appear here. You can see it. And then I do want to show you a couple of these templates. So there's a few that they already have, but if you are working on a business model, you could come in here and they already have stuff pre-populated for you. So you could import something like this on your own that people can work and fill out, or you could use one of their templates. So I'm going to delete this one. And then I'll show you the other one so you can see it. Swim lanes. It's kind of like columns. And so you can have these here, and you can move things around and adjust as you need them. So again, really versatile system, a lot of fun to be able to do, to create some interaction and to create different ways to engage with people online. So let me check and see if there's any questions. Monica, you anticipate a next question regarding templates? Yeah, they only have a couple templates. As you can see, they only have 3 templates right here. This is the free version. The paid version, I would guess, maybe has more templates. But if you think about it as you're using a whiteboard, it's literally a blank board for you to be able to put ideas and things on. But you could create something that you're going to use if you're going to use it quite often with your clients. So in your area, what you might use it for is a way to be able to brainstorm out like different parts of I think about like the ages, like at this age. So for those of you, I know what Monica's creating, so I had the fortunate opportunity to be able to work with her. But so you could put actually the age groups, or the age, not limits, but the important years, you know, and then all the things as like a checklist under it. You could even use it on your own if you didn't want to interact with somebody, to create something really nice and really colorful, and then save it as a PDF or save it as a screenshot to be able to share out with your clients. So it's really fun. Another question is there a trial period? So it's free to use. You can have up to 3 boards, but as you see, I just keep deleting the boards that I don't use. So you can have up to 3 boards. The limitation with is you can only invite 2 guests in. So there can only essentially be 3 people working in the board at any one time. And it's free for life for being able to do that. If you want to invite in a whole team, so if you have a workshop and there's 25 people that are going to come in and do ideas, you'd have to upgrade to the plan that's like $12 or so a month to be able to do that. And then you can have unlimited people be able to come in. So with that, I'm going to get ready to close out. Thanks for showing up to Tech Tuesday. Each Tuesday, we're going to have a different thing. 15 minutes kind of like this. We'll do a demo of some equipment, talk about software, show the back end, show how to use some of this stuff. So if you have more things that you're curious about or more ideas that you would like to see in upcoming Tech Tuesdays, feel free to drop them below. And if you're catching the replay, like #replay, let me know you're here and tell me what your biggest takeaway was. Monica says, I see the possibilities for one-on-one sessions after the actual course. Yes. So Monica's creating an amazing course. Monica, tell us the course you're creating. I don't want to spoil it if you're not ready to share it. But go ahead and post it below because Monica's making an amazing course. Let me just say this. And yeah, there's some possibilities for when you're working one-on-one with people to be able to help them get stuff out of their head onto paper. It's colorful. It's nice. It's pretty easy to use. So super excited. With that, I'm signing off and I will see you all next Tuesday. Maybe I'm signing off if I can get to the buttons.